Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well.
Please, can you see now our book? Can you see our book now?
Okay, yeah, I can see.
Okay, so once again, good morning. And yes, we will have our class today. Okay, to start your day. I know you will have a lot of activities today. And to start your day, yes, we will have our English class this time. Now, last meeting, we discussed about what makes us children. Here we will discuss also, we will discuss question number 4. We had discussed question number 4 and question number 5. Now, why is it here? We will start number 5. Here. This was my last question with you before we ended our class last time. Now, why is it difficult to be a good child in your case? In your own perspective, why do you think that it is difficult to be a good child?
I think the most important thing to make difficult between me and my parent is the expected of me really different with parents expected.
Okay, their expectation. You mean to say that your parents have very different expectations for you and to yourself. Is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Sometimes it's very difficult to meet the standards or the expectation of our parents. They are expecting us to be this way. They want us to be that way, but we have the different likes. We want this way, we want these things. So there is this contrast, there is this clashes with their perspectives and our perspectives. So that is why it is very difficult to be a good child to the eyes of our parents. Okay, so I will read now the sample answers. Okay, I will read letter A and you will read letter B. Okay,
Yes.
It is always hard to live up to our parents' expectations. They always want us to be better than we really are and to do better than we actually can. They mean well, but they just aren't content to let us to be ordinary people. Okay, so this person is having a difficult time to live, to realize his or her parents' expectations. Because, yeah, there are a lot of parents who want to have their children achieve many things to the point that their children fail to enjoy life. You know what? I have known a parent uh, who always send her children to music class, to sports class, to English, to math, to science, and all subjects during summertime. After the whole year round, a student attends to his classes in the school. Okay, this before the pandemic. Okay, before the pandemic, yeah, students, our children will go to the school to have the face-to-face learning with their classmates. Now, I have learned a parent that, yeah, so after the whole year round of her children learning at school during summer, okay, here in the Philippines, we have 2 months summer. We have April and May in which, yeah, the teacher and the students will not go to school. But I have known a parent that during this time, instead, these 2 months are the only vacation time or free time of their children, you know what? She doesn't want to see her children being not busy. So every summer, she enrolls her children to another summer class. Okay,
Yeah.
because she has this high expectation for her children. She wants her children to be the best in every way. She wants that her children should be the top one in all the academic subjects. So therefore, during summer, she hires an advanced tutor for her children in all subjects: English, Math, Filipino, Science, and all the 8 subjects that her children will be studying for the following year. Okay, he let her children study in advance before the school year starts, thinking that her children will become the best among her classmates. And aside from having that personal tutor during summer, she also enrolls her children in learning sports, in different sports, in the swimming activities, in the voice lesson activities, in the dance activities. So her children are still very busy during summertime. Okay, do you like that? If you are a child, if you are her child, do you like that way?
Um, I don't like that because
Yes.
I think like my children, that's they really little, so they the thing really important with my children is the time for they can playing with other friends. I think that's the best way to support my children can connect with other people and they can become together in society than go to a school whole day or whole
Whole
time in
summer.
summer. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Yes, her children do not have any more time to socialize, to get to know, to spend time playing and relaxing with their friends, because they are very busy even summer. Because because her children, I know because the parent would like that their children would get a lot of medals in the school. That is why he sent her children to advanced lesson. But yes, it is what is that difficult to live up to that kind of expectations, because you will always be having a busy time and you won't have time to take a deep breath, to take some relax, to enjoy your life being a teenager. Okay, so I think this is the the point the person is trying to tell in answer number 1, that it is always hard to live up to our parents' expectations. Now, can you read question answer number 2?
Yeah, there is much that kids don't know about life, love, work, and society. So they make a lot of mistakes as they grow up. It's not because kids don't try to be good, and they certainly crave their parents' respect, but they don't know all the right answers yet.
Okay. There is much kids that don't know about life, love, and work and society. Love, life, love, work, and society. So they make a lot of mistakes. Okay. Those children who are not fully exposed to life, to environment, uh, will have what is that, some mistakes when they grow up because they are not used to live the practical life. When a children, well, when a child is trained only to focus on one thing. Now, you know what? In life, to become successful, we need to train our children to learn in different aspects. There are many aspects in life. Our life is not only bounded with learning so much from the books, learning so much from the school. Because you know what? We should also, what is that? Teach our children to learn the practical way of life. No matter how intelligent you are with the books, the many books, but if you don't know the basic about life, such as doing the simple household works, doing the simple household chores. When you do not know how to do a simple grocery, when you do not know how to wash your own clothes, it is not good, even if you are the top one or the most intelligent student in your class. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
A parent should teach her children about what is life. What are the things that we need to consider in life? Yes, having a good education is one aspect of having a good life, but there are more also. What about love? Yeah, student children should be taught why is it important for us to love our parents, to love our siblings, to love our neighbors, and to love good people around us. Work, of course, it is very important to teach our children the basic works. You know, even if they will grow becoming rich, but when they don't know the very simple things in the house, it is no good because, yeah, their money cannot, what is that, do the things that they must do. Okay, they can hire a person who will do the cleaning in their house. But what if that person gets sick? Okay, what if that
Yeah.
person gets sick? It is not easy for us to get easily a replacement of that person. So if that is the case, you don't know how to cook even a simple way of cooking. And then that someone you hires to cook for you one day get sick. So there will be a big problem for you. So again, as parents, we should teach our children to know something deeper about what life is. Life is not only about getting good grades in school. That is only one factor. We need to teach our children that in life, we need to do hard work. Do you get me? That in life, we need to do hard work in order for us to succeed. Okay? In life,
Yeah.
it is important for us to be hardworking. In life, it is important for us to be patient because not by not always we can get what we want. Sometimes it teaches us to be patient, to continue working hard before we can achieve that something that we want to have, right?
Yeah.
You know what? My daughter, yeah, I have this way of raising her that she should work hard first before she can have a reward. You know what? The first time when I bought her a cell phone, we had our agreement. When you do good in your studies, when you can get good grades, when you will be one of the honor students in your classroom, I will give you a reward and I will give you a cell phone that you want to have. Okay, so in that
Yeah.
way, in that condition, I taught her to become hardworking, to become diligent in her studies. In that way, I also taught her to be patient, to wait, because it's a span of 1 year. It's a span of 1 year that, yeah, I didn't buy the cell phone because I have to see her output first in her classes. I have to see her output first in her studies. And at the end of the school year, when I saw her grades, high grades, and when I receive an information from the teacher that she is one of the top students in her class, then I bring her to the department store. I let her choose what cell phone do you like to have as a reward of her hard work, as a reward of her diligence, as a reward of her patience. So in that way, I am teaching her about life.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this time, okay, that is why some parents fail to, okay, so some parents failed to teach about life, about love, about work, about society, because they, what is that? They tend to let their children focus on becoming intellectually individual, and they miss to learn deeper, to go deeper about this important thing. So as a parent, we must teach our children to be balanced in everything. You don't need to be the expert in one thing, yet you don't know anything about the other side of life. You have to be balanced. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now let's learn now the many of this book. I guess we have learned this one already, right? Yeah, we have
Yeah.
learned this one already. So do you have questions in this question? Do you understand this fully?
All clearly with me, and I don't have any question.
Okay, so I hope you also have a very good way of training your child, teaching your child to become good in life.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just just be balanced, okay? Just be balanced about teaching them the essentials or the important things that they need to do about life. Okay, next is we have, oh, and even when they have the correct answer, they don't always know how to achieve it. It's like doing really hard calculus problems at home before their class reviews, okay? Because they are not exposed to the real life, okay? What have you learned? Oh, what have you learned from your parents? Okay, I will read the first question. Please read the first answer and I will read the second.
Yeah. A few years ago, I would have said absolutely nothing. I thought my folks were clueless about all the important things in life and knew that my own view of things was far superior to theirs. That was when I was 19. Now that I'm 26, I'm amazed at how much they have learned in the last 7 years.
Okay, so a few years ago, I would have said absolutely nothing. I thought my folks were clueless about all the important things in life, but I knew that my own view of things was far superior to theirs. That was when I was 19. Now I'm 26. I'm amazed at how much they have learned in the last in the last 17 years. Okay. What he have learned from his parent is that he learned many things about life. And before, when we say clueless, stupid, knowing nothing. Okay, this is the meaning of clueless.
Yeah.
Stupid or doesn't know anything. Impulse, sudden strong feeling that one must do. Okay, impulse. So you have a quick feeling that you must do this something. Resilient, having the ability to recover quickly from a misfortune. Okay, this is a good attitude. Okay, in life, sometimes we encounter problems and difficulties. And
I know why.
some other people, when they face life difficulties and life challenges, they lost hope and courage to continue in achieving their goals. That is not bad. That is not good. Now, a resilient, it means to say that when you have encountered a problem in the certain moment of your time, you have the ability to stand again. You have the ability to recover because you are positive that you can achieve the goal that you are, what is that, planning to have. So resilient meaning to say it's the ability to get back, to keep going on despite the problem you are facing as of the moment. Meaning to say you don't surrender, you don't give up. Okay, that's what we mean by resilient. Do you understand resilient?
Yeah.
Intercourse, communication between people or activities that people do together. Okay. Now, number, okay, can you read number, the second answer? Please read.
Yeah. It's hard to put into words, but actually, what I have learned from my parents is everything. They touch, they touch,
Taught.
and
They taught me.
they taught me to be person I am today, with my ideas of what is right and what is wrong. They taught me how to succeed in society and how to get along with people. They taught me how to balance my selfish desires with my generous uh, impu- impulses. So that's useful both to myself and to the world I live in. Now, no matter what I achieve, I will all be because of my parents.
Oh, so what he has learned from her parents? What he has learned from her parents? He
Um,
learned?
everything.
Yes, that's very good. That's a very good answer. It's everything. Everything of who he is today, he learned from his parent. Okay, what compromise that everything? What is included in that everything?
Mm, uh, Maybe that including the idea, sometimes it's either right time or right action, or sometimes even that's either wrong. Yeah.
Yes, yes, that everything includes a learning what is the right and what is the wrong idea. Okay, so he know exactly I should do this because this is right, this is correct. I should not do this because this is not correct, this is wrong. What another thing he have learned from his parents?
Um, the other thing he can learn from his parents, maybe that is how they can success in society and how he can connect with other people. I think so.
Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, his parents taught him how to succeed in society and how to build connections, how to connect, yeah, the people in the society. Another thing,
How to keep his self to balance and how to control the desire of himself.
yes, selfish desires with generous impulses, so that both both of myself and to the world I live in. Okay, yes, we have our selfish desires sometimes. What is that? Do you understand selfish desires?
Yeah.
Yes. When we were student, we have their selfish desires that we want to have extra amount of money. So the bad thing that we do with our parents is that we do not tell them the truth about what is really the amount that we need to pay in the school, right?
Yeah.
Yes, instead we will be asking uh, a certain amount of money, then we added some amount because that is our selfish desire to have extra money. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Or sometimes we have this selfish desires to enjoy with our friends outside. So sometimes we do not tell the truth to our parents. When we ask for permission from them to go out from our house, we tell them we need to go out to the school because we need to do some homework, some project, some group work. Well, in fact, we have our selfish desires to enjoy, to go to another place with our friends. So that is example of selfish desires. You are just only thinking of yourself to be happy without thinking that your parents, yeah, will get mad at you, that your parents will get worried about you. Okay, so that is an example of selfish desires. Okay. And sometimes also we decide things very quickly, especially as women. You know what? You know what? Online shopping is very common nowadays. Do you observe that online shopping is very common nowadays? Do you know
Mhm.
online shopping?
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, online shopping really popular. Yeah, and
Yes.
almost the women really like that.
Yes, you are right. And you know what? Sometimes we are impulsive. Impulsive means we make decisions easily. Okay? We enjoy ourselves browsing the pictures on the online. Okay? When we see the model wearing those dresses, oh, they look so beautiful. And we also think immediately that we also think beautiful if we will wear that dress. And then we easily decide to click the order. Okay, and then we have one order. And then we continue browsing the pictures online. There are a lot of beautiful dresses there. And the models are very good looking wearing that dress. So we also have this feeling that, oh, I should also look beautiful wearing this dress. So I must order. So we keep on ordering those things, those dress, those shoes, and another girl things. And then only to find out that we have to pay a lot of money just because we order things impulsively, meaning to say we decide quickly. we do not think carefully whether we like this or not. Okay, so that is what we call impulsive. We make decisions very quick sometimes, especially girls. So there are times that we have ordered a lot of dresses, new dresses. Well, in fact, we have already a lot of dresses in our door, our home, in our cabinet, in our own locker. So that is because we decide things very quickly. Alright. So according to this person, he or she was taught to balance his or her selfish desires as well as his generous impulses. Okay, so that is why this person has learned everything from his parents. Can you tell me what have you learned from your parents? Can you just tell me three most important things that you can remember that you have learned from your parents?
Um, the most important thing I learned from my parents when I was a child is these are the first. They always hardworking every time. The second, I think they really save money.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. And the final, I can felt the love from my parents for my brother. Yeah.
What's number three? First is they are
The
hardworking. They
loving
teach you
for
hardworking.
and
What's
the
number
loving
three?
for the kids.
Taking care of your kid, like younger brother.
Mhm. Yeah. Loving
Okay.
all our kids. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you have learned from your parents that it's always important to be hardworking and also to be thrifty. Okay. When a person loves to save money, then he is called thrifty. This one, thrifty. They taught you to become thrifty. Okay, is okay.
Thrifty. Yeah.
Thrifty, yeah. This it means a person uh, always keep or save money. Do you understand the word thrifty?
Yeah.
Yes. So your parents have taught you to be thrifty. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. You know what? Since we are now parents, we now understand that it is not easy to find money, right?
Yeah.
Yes. When we were kids, we don't understand that one. Do you agree with me? When we were
Yeah.
yes, when we were young, we don't understand how difficult to get money. Yes, what we learned was we just can easily, can I have some amount of money? I have to pay this, I have to buy this. So we easily say that one to our parents. But since
Yeah.
we are now parents, we can now say that it is not easy to earn money, to get money. So
Mm,
therefore, we need to be thrifty. We have to teach our children to be thrifty because our source of money is unlimited. You know that?
yeah.
Yes. We will,
Yes, when I was a child, many times I really like many things, and I
yeah.
always ask my mother what they for me. But almost the time, my mother said to me, mm, "We should to save money because the money not from the tree." Yeah, at that time I don't know understand why money from really hard to find, but
Yes.
now I can easy to understand my mother meaning. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I agree with you. When we were young, yeah, we have a lot of things in mind. We want to buy many things. And our mother also would not give us easily because, yeah, my mother would tell me, oh, we will not buy that one because we don't have money. We will not buy that one because it's very expensive and we don't have money. Okay, that's also the answer I get from my mother that time. And they are true. It is not easy to get money this time. Okay. So yeah, it's good to know that you have learned three important lessons. I know you have many more lessons. Or can you add more? So aside from the three, can you add something? Do you still
Mhm.
remember?
No, no, I think that's okay.
Okay, yes, to be hardworking, to be thrifty, and also to take care of, yeah, someone in the family, okay, or your brother. Oh, here. What is the most important thing you should teach to your child? Okay, I will read the first answer. If we can teach our children to be resilient, do you understand resilient? Do you understand? Do you have question with this word?
Yeah,
Do you understand?
yes.
Okay. If we can teach our children to be resilient in tough times, do you understand tough times? Tough. Do you understand that word?
No, I don't know.
Tough means difficult or
Uh,
hard. Yeah. Tough means difficult times. Do you understand difficult times?
of course.
Yes. Difficult times, that means to say when we are facing problems, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is what we mean by tough times. Okay. If we can teach our children to be resilient in difficult times or in tough times, we will have done our job well. One kid will be serious about everything, and another will find joy in anything. But both need to know that life can be full of big obstacles to overcome. Do you understand obstacles?
Can you tell me the meaning?
Yeah, it is also similar with problems,
Oh,
trials, and
yeah, yeah.
challenges.
Yes.
Ah, excuse me for a while. Excuse me for a while. Esel? Esel? Ang kanoni mo, oh. Okay. Okay, big obstacles means trials. These are the similar words when we talk about obstacles, problems, trials, challenges, and difficulties. Okay? Do you understand
Yeah.
now obstacles? To overcome
Yeah.
meaning to say, do you understand to overcome? Do you understand overcome?
Yes.
Okay, all right, again. Okay, both need to know that life can be full of big obstacles to overcome. There will be good days and there will be bad days, but they must learn from experience and go forward. Their parents won't always be there. Yeah, this is very true. Their parents won't always be there to pick them up. Yeah, to pick them up and dust them off if they fall down. So they have to be able to perform that function on their own. Do you understand this one?
No, I don't know. Understand the meaning of dust them off.
Okay, okay. This is okay. Do you remember when we were yet very young, when we were kids, when we fall down, meaning to say when we stumble, sometimes we run so fast, yet in the
Yeah.
middle of that run, we stumble down. And then our parents will always help us to get up, to stand up, and clean up from the dust we had after falling down on the wall, on the floor or on the wall. Do you understand that one?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, even your son, okay, just observe that one. Just observe. Since your son is still very little, sometimes he runs very fast. He runs very quick. But in the middle of that run, you will hear him crying because he felt pain because he stumbled on the road. He stumbled on the floor. And then you will always help him to get up. You will always comfort him the pain that he feels when he stumble. Maybe you can see that he is having some dirt in his what is that, in his suit, in his shorts or in his t-shirt, and you will always be there to help them clean that dirt or that dust. Okay,
Yeah.
because he is only young. Okay, that means to say that because he is also young. But when we grow up, okay, this time, when we stumble to somewhere, yeah, we must we must get up with our own. We must clean the mess that we have because our parents are not always with us. Do you understand now? Okay.
Yeah.
Now there is also a deeper meaning of the word fall down. When we were young, this fall down means when we get stumble in the floor, in the road, when we run so fast. Okay. But since we are now big, we are now matured, this meaning, these words have different meaning. When we say fall down, when we get some mistakes, when we get some failure. Do you understand?
Yeah. Clear.
Yes, failure, yes. You know what? Even if we try to be careful in making decisions, sometimes we get failure on what we have decided before. So that means fall down. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So that means to say that we need to be resilient. Okay, I will share you. One of the mistakes or the fall down that I had encountered is, you know, as parent as we are today, we need to earn extra amount of money, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So there is someone who presented to me an investment. Do you understand an investment?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. There is a colleague of mine. Okay. She talked to me and presented to me some investment. I need to give her, what is that? A capital, a money to invest in her. And then she promised to me that every month I can get the interest of the money I had invested to her. So I got interested knowing that, oh, I can have another source of income aside from my salary, aside from my online teaching. So I give some amount of money to her. I invested some amount of money to her. And yeah, I fell down. I was, I failed. I faced failure because, you know what? After a few months, I haven't seen her anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, sir, anymore. I don't know anymore about her. And you know what? Of course, the money I had invested to her was wasted. So I got
Yeah.
failure. I fell down. So this is what I mean when we fell down has a deeper meaning. In our case, since we are big, this means disappointments. This means failure. This means mistakes. Okay? So
Yeah.
I have to be resilient. Yeah, you know what? It's so disappointing because I had invested big amount of money. It's so sad. And no one knows, only me. It's only me. I did not tell to my mother. I did not tell to my
Uh,
father. I did not tell to my daughter. It's only me who knew that I had invested this big amount of money to that someone. And you know what? It hurts so much. But I need to be resilient. I need to stand up again. I need to continue working, you know, because I have a daughter. And at this time, she doesn't have a work yet because she is still a student. She is depending on me. So, yeah, no matter, yeah, even if I lost some amount of money, I have to be resilient. Yeah, this one. The ability to recover quickly from a misfortune. I have to I have to continue. I have to continue looking for another way so that yeah, I can earn money because I have lost some amount of money already. Okay, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So that is an example of misfortune. I mean, yeah, disappointment or mistakes.
Mm.
Okay. So it's good that I have this ability of being resilient. Okay. You know what? In this busy time, you don't have or we don't have the time to cry because we are always busy. When I've learned that that person is nowhere to be found, I didn't spend some time to cry because it doesn't help. And besides, I don't besides, I don't have time to cry. Can you imagine me working in the school and then one day I've heard from someone that that person whom I invested that money is nowhere to found? Oh, can you imagine me in my room and then I am crying so hard? No, I couldn't do that because there are many people around me. There are also teachers. So I can't do
Yeah.
that. Okay, I don't have time to cry, but I should have to think positively. When I hear that, oh, I lost my money. I lost the money I had invested on her. So I just talk to myself, accept it because you cannot do anything about it. You don't know in the first place where to find that person. So it's a waste of time when you will cry because it doesn't help. So I just talk to myself that I have to be resilient. I have to recover and I have to work forward. I have to continue looking forward. Okay, do you understand?
Mm, yeah. Clear.
Yes, these are some of our failures. All right. So that is why, as a parent, we need to teach our children to be resilient. Okay, just like me. I didn't tell this to anyone, to my mother, to my father, and to my daughter because, yeah, I don't know. I didn't tell. I didn't tell. It's only me who knew that I have lost big amount of money. So I need to be resilient because It was my mistake. Okay, so what about number 2? Please read the answer.
Yeah. Every child must know what it means to be a member of our culture, our values, our oh sorry,
Aspirations. Yes,
uh,
yes.
yes, our
Aspirations,
values, our aspirations, our various
roles,
roles, correct social intercourse.
intercourse,
All of these aspects
define.
define who we are, and if we don't learn them properly, we cannot be real people in our society.
Okay. In this answer, what does she learned from her parents? The other one is the ability to become resilient. What about this one? What he has learned from his parents.
Yeah, um, I think try to define about the values, aspirations, and sometimes that is the social intercourse of himself.
Okay. Do you understand aspirations?
I don't know the aspiration.
Uh, Aspirations aspirations means dreams.
Dream?
Dreams,
Yeah,
goals, dreams and yeah, dreams or goals. Do you understand this one? Goals, aspirations means dreams and goals.
yeah,
Yes, dream. Okay, we have our dream to become like this, to become like that, to become like this. Okay, we have our goal to achieve the something. That is what we mean by aspirations. Okay, now in the second example, in the second answer, this person learned from his parents, his or her parents, how to be a member of our culture. Okay, how to be a member of our culture. Now, when we talk about culture, we have different culture. You Vietnamese have your own set of culture. We also have our set of cultures, but there are some culture that you have practiced and we also practiced here in the Philippines. Now, another is our values, meaning to say our characters, our behaviors, our ability to identify what is wrong and what is right. Okay?
yeah,
If you are a, what is that? Productive member of your culture, of your society, you must also bear with you the good values, the good characters, the good attitudes. Okay? Okay, with your aspirations and with your roles. Okay, roles and the social communication. So in the community that we are living in, we have our social responsibility. Okay, all of these aspects define who we are. And when we don't learn them properly, we cannot be real people in our society. Okay, as simple as this, when we don't have the, when we were not taught with the good values, then we will not be able to establish good relationship with the people in our neighborhood. Okay? When we don't have the good values, when we don't have the good attitudes and the good behaviors, then we cannot make good relationship with the people around us. Okay? So that is why it is important to teach our children with good values so that they can show correct social communication or intercourse with anyone in the community. Okay? Mm.
yeah.
What about you? Can you tell me at least three? What are the most important things that you should teach to your children?
In my case, I try to teach my children three things really important in life. The first is optimistic,
Okay, that's
and the second is hardworking, and the
very good.
final um, uh, try to build up for them how to self learning. That is the most
Oh,
important thing. Yeah.
okay. Hard optimistic, meaning to say, you think positively. Whenever you have
Mm,
problem, yeah, you always choose to think positively. And
yeah.
another one is hardworking,
Mm,
optimistic and hardworking. And number three, learn to be self-learning or self-reliant. Self-reliant meaning to say, they can work on their own. Okay. Well, yeah, self-learning. Okay. That the word that you should use that one self-learning is that self-reliant. Self-reliant. Reliant. Meaning they are independent.
yeah.
Independent.
Independent in
Yeah.
learning, independent, active.
They are capable of doing good, making correct decisions for themselves. Correct decisions. Self-reliant means, okay, means self-reliant meaning they are independent. They are capable of doing good things and making correct decisions for themselves. Okay. Okay. Do you get the meaning of self-reliant?
Mm,
Self-reliant, that means independent, meaning they are independent. They are independent. They are capable of doing good things and making correct decisions for themselves. Do you understand the meaning?
yeah.
Yes. So you are now teaching your children to become optimistic, to become hardworking, and to become self-reliant. Okay. As what this book tells, that parents won't always be there to pick them up. So when they are taught to be self-reliant, then they can they can save themselves in times of difficulties because they are dependent. They are capable or they can make correct uh, correct decisions for themselves. So they will not be harmed when there is problem coming along their way. Yes, it's very good that you are teaching your children, your two, yeah, children to become optimistic, to become hardworking, and to become self-reliant. Wow, those are the very good learning that they have to bring when they grow old when they grow big in order for them to become successful. Okay. So it's already time and we cannot finish this one already. So we will continue. When is our next class? Tuesday, Thursday, right?
Mm, yeah.
So on Thursday, we will have this one. What do you think is the ideal relationship between parents and children? Okay, we will learn what is the ideal relationship from this long conversation. This is an example of a dialogue or a long conversation. Okay, so do you learn something from our class this morning?
Uh, yeah, I think I learned something really useful with me when I try to teach my children when they were little.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I prioritize for them can learn from the mistake because that is the best way for they understand the meaning of life faster. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Yes. And I hope you can teach them everything. This one, I like this answer. That one, everything. Number letter B, this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, since we are both parents, we will strive hard. We will try our best to teach our children everything about in life so that they can grow confident. They will grow confident with themselves. They will grow they will become successful in whatever endeavors they will take in life. Okay, we will try
Yeah.
our best to teach them everything about life, about love. What is that? Okay, this one, about life, about love, about work, and about society. Okay, so as we understand that we are not always be there to help them along the way, right? Do you
Yeah.
understand that one? Yes. And
Yeah.
you know what? It's good for you because your kids are still young. So at this time, you and your wife are always there for your kids. But in my case, since she is now what is that? She is now big and she is also studying in a different school from the school where I am teaching. So I am not always be there to check, to help her because we are in different schools. So this is okay. I can relate to this.
Yeah.
Parents are not always to be there to help, to accompany, to go with their children because as of this time, that is what happening to me and my daughter. Okay, early in the morning, we are both busy. We wake up early, and me, I am having a class with you. She is also preparing herself to attend her online class. And then for the rest of the day, she will be staying at home because she is only having a whole day online class in our home because we don't have the face-to-face learning here. But to me, I have to report to school though I don't have student, but I have to prepare the books, the modules to be sent to my students. Okay. And last year when we had the face to face, okay, she is also busy. She was also busy attending to her classes to the university. So in that way, I don't have enough time to be with her always because she is now big and yeah, we have both things to consider. So she have to get busy with her studies, and I have also to get busy with my work, of course, to earn money to support our needs every month. Okay, so we have to teach our children to learn everything, to learn to become resilient because we are not always be there helping them when they get fall down, when they get some failures. It is very important that, and you know what, it is always important to let them understand that life, where is that, I like that one. In life there is always good times, and yes, of course, there is always bad time, right? Do you agree with that? Yeah,
Yeah.
we should let our children understand that they have to prepare themselves because life is a combination of good times and bad times. Okay? That they should be brave enough to face for the bad times. Okay? So I hope you have learned something from our class this morning. And oh,